Everyone's calling John Carpenter's Toxic Commando Left 4 Dead with a twist. Honestly, they're half right, and that twist might just be what kills it. This is a new co-op FPS, out for around $40, where you and up to 3 friends blast through hordes of the infected. Saber Interactive, the guys behind World War Z, are on dev duty here, so you already kinda know what you're getting into. It's got that classic horde shooter vibe, but with some vehicular combat and a distinct Carpenter aesthetic that, frankly, doesn't quite save it. Think Left 4 Dead 2 or Deep Rock Galactic, but if those games had a baby with SnowRunner, yeah, that's a weird combo, I know, but it kinda works for a bit. So, what's the deal here? You pick one of 4 classes, each with its own skill trees, and dive into intense PvE missions. Basically, you're a toxic commando, not the best mercenaries, but you're what the world's got. The core loop is pure horde shooter. You blast through waves of terrifying monsters, push to an objective, then usually set up some defenses and hold out for a set amount of time. But here's the kicker, the vehicular combat. It's not just a travel system. You're driving through massive hordes, and your buddies are hanging out the windows, just unleashing hell. Honestly, those moments feel genuinely cinematic and epic. It's a huge highlight, setting it apart from your typical horde game. The action is constant, it's chaotic, and it demands teamwork, especially when you're overwhelmed. You're constantly moving, shooting, and trying to manage the endless stream of enemies. It feels like a high-octane roller coaster, at least for the first few hours. Look, YouTube is full of 20-minute rambling reviews. If you appreciate short, honest ones like this, hit subscribe. It genuinely helps. Alright, let's keep going. Now, this is where it clicks for some, and starts to unravel for others. Beyond the shooting, there's a light looter-shooter element. You're picking up new weapons, earning cosmetics, and working towards weapon prestiges. Each of the 4 classes has multiple skill trees you can dump points into, letting you customize your playstyle, which is cool for variety. The mission structure, though, is pretty formulaic. You'll often be collecting specific items, using them to fortify an area, then defending against waves. It's a classic setup, but it gets repetitive fast. Think Left 4 Dead's push to safe room structure, but less varied. The game tries to mix it up with those driving sequences, but the core objectives stay mostly the same. Thing is, the game doesn't really bother explaining its systems all that well. Leveling up perks and guns? It's kinda chaotic, and you're left to figure out some of that stuff yourself. It's not a deal breaker, but it does add to the feeling that some parts are a bit underdeveloped. Now here's the deal, John Carpenter's Toxic Commando has some pretty glaring issues. First, the game's short, like really short. People are saying you can see everything it offers in the first hour, or even speedrun the entire story without trying. For $40, that's a tough sell. Plus, the solo experience, it's rough. If you're playing alone, the bots are pretty useless. They won't even pick up health packs or stationary turrets you ping for them. They're just there. And honestly, the game lacks innovation. It's fun, yeah, but after one playthrough, the grind for cosmetics and prestigious gives diminishing returns. It's essentially World War Z with those Mudrunner driving sections bolted on, but without the content depth. So should you actually play this? If you're a hardcore horde shooter fan who always has 3 friends ready to go, and you absolutely crave those cinematic driving segments, you'll probably have a blast for a dozen hours. But it's repetitive, short, and probably not worth the full $40 at launch. Honestly, wait for a sale. If this helped, drop a like and subscribe. See you in the next one.